Pole, no one tell no. Kaye wo moye,
TV so e be na san so se ba na afie de agodie mu nsem no enso etime brew ene enso e wo dwumade ne so ndi sa what TV na chi na wo hwa ye Fakye TV oko Facebook a eye show no enso e koso wo ho a ye Fakye TV on Facebook on YouTube nso e Fakye TV TikTok e Fakye TV wa be ko bia no na wadi ho dwuma enso etime da man se wo se wo subscribe wo se wo follow na wo follow na watimi abo ma bibia no enso etime akoyi fa wo comment ne to emrese mu no ye be kenkan enso atimi edi ama me dino e de Benjamin Akwiako Jamfi with my friend Ricardo Vaz me the afisem ba me peme kona Luther kinaba na amano ne nsem ni na no ono enso atimi da ba be som ye na se de nsem tia wa amano no ono enso atimi di mu nsem na ba aba be so ye Ronaldo interview no de nsem enso ba latest din na no e wo Luther kin ho de be ba UEFA Champions League no ya boy is still a home pro one ba Lami ya ma latest let say when it comes to injuries ni na no ya dia o de ho nsem no enso de bebrewe na no pa ye ba afisem ni mu a Ghana Premier League weekend the games ahodo baso coaches ne kasa players ne kasa ni na no ya de nsem e de mount ye speaker of parliament enso e din komo e de fa Ghanaian football no ho ne se de no ma no enso si ko ye de ho nsem e de ba Blasters da ben e no mo assemble na da ben po e na squad ne ba bonten ni na no the spokesperson the Ghana Football Association Henry Asante Chum adimu nkomo ani nano ya de betu ani we ni afoforo pi ene yaka bu menano pay ya de braw enso e wodwumade ne so na branch efe na Benas na hye dwumade ne fefefa ye bana afi ye enso yatum enso atimi e de ama ono enso e di dwuma no na branch efe ne Kofi Ayi Philip e supporte wenya branch efe ne MC Malik e supporte Julio Caesar enso e supporte from afar ne mani nano enso etim e koyi edi enso e supporte ma ne mani nano enso etimi agina yie na o ba bekin do dina kama na china ya branch efe ne Lord Asamoah Lord of the Cameras no original camera na china afi ko MCR ha mayo aso no enso ejina ho mo hwe amanioma enso atimi akoyi Hilda wo ho na afi Adwoa Benedicta enso ho mo support dwumadi no amanioma ni na enso atimi aye kraba hwe ntisa pepe na sitie wo awo hwe no wonso ka ho be na dwumadi e ba na afi yem proud sponsors support show yi amanioma ni na enso atimi akoyi ye dan ho aba ye ba pe ibe wurom na afa fisem no edi mu nchechemu enso atimi e de abra stick and stay ye ba sisia Fakye TV. Ye wura na afi 7 mu nchemu no yenso yetimi e de aso na ansa na economy camp Millennium Construction enso yetimi de ma Millennium Construction e dwumakuo aba oje wadansie ho amane hunu ni na no enso ade aso antu obi na oti obi ma so wonya sika wure ba fie aba be ya japade a memfa nkomo abusuapani memfa nkomo wo sister bi memfa nkomo wo bra bi wo fa so de bre na asem enso betimi asia no nti na Millennium Construction say fa wo ha wo bedom mo na fa mo hwentoto no ma emfa ma wo nti wo pedan enso atimi asidi a Millennium Construction American for dem ma wo pass askato a Millennium Construction wo usika wo pese usida na pese wo hwe the amount of money a wonsu betimi de awuram na se wo pe estimate no Millennium Construction be boa wo amanema enso atimi akoyi one two mo kantem wa start wo dan no wo pe building materials apapa enso atimi de asiw dan na Millennium Construction na American for enso atimi de ma wo uram enso e wo Kumasi a Bushan na ya junction ombutu ho na omo enso head office no wa over 15 years o ma ye adwuma yento mo asem boni bia ntu ko ha ni o ma din komo na afidie wo bia no omo enso atimi ne waka 0244 274084 0244274084 na afio ni Millennium Construction panifo enin komo na afei abusuamanso aya na etaiba efa dansie ho ne adiade no emfiri ho na bibia no enso entimi enye kama wasi wodan ya wie opese ye rate development na dema woni nano yedi huduma enso ya akatintu dia na se ne ebedi nkomo na ya baba ye wodan fe enso entimi edi amawo Millennium Construction no we build your dream and tentem so yenwuram na afi ye ni nkomo yen starting nkomo no enfam free and blasters na kaje na enim se international friendlies enso why and blasters no enso ekwakobo na no na Henry Asante Chum ono ne kasa ma the Ghana Football Association odi ko ne ebusan say ye hu se Japan kura na ye no mbebo no omo de omo squad enso atimi aba abonten na die nti na Ghana ye squad ne de atimi a chesa na sei na Henry Asante Chum edi ne nkomo no e de kire
we are done with meetings and all arrangements. But sometimes during this period, a lot of things happen at the 11th hour, and that caused the delay of the squad release. So tentatively, we are looking at the close of this week or the weekend to confirm who and who will be in the squad or the full composition or full complement of the.
No, and some more Henry Asante Chum and to 22 dry any seven at the air 2 and our church and say Drew Samiana last Sawano and some tight seats in Tomo where say by the close of this weekend ye or met me a squad no and sweat me about Bontia na all church remo ye able to say plan net to say ye 2 coin free here a room our Japan near the ade squad ye delay plan and cassa to say Lenon to say and a Henry Asante Chum a bonk one of the chair.
Plan is that the advanced team will depart Accra on Friday for Japan, and then the rest of the technical team. And I don't know if there will be local players or not, but depending on the number of local players, they will also travel hopefully on Sunday for Japan, and then we'll be expecting the players after their respective matches from Tuesday. So this is the plan for now. We are hoping that we'll have at least 3 training sessions of the full team in Japan before we take on the Blue Samurai on the 14th. And then once we finish that game, we will travel to Korea for.
I know, and some more Henry Asante Chum, and so to 2 dry. What did they wear? I basically for 2 kono at the total Yanim and so I was Jumadi so I made him seminal and so at the Emma. No, Henry Asante Chum, some people ha met twice them and so many come out. Black princess as so am yepe mesan ba Henry Asante Chum so because I don't know it was different matter near ba din komono and so to media free na national team issues no who share no we said no man and specify kwa black princesses and so be see akan and so abro me Benin and so esi akan nyame pa ene a minimum seminal and so at the air to anim na ahead of the match no and a head coach at the black princesses Charles Samson as if I didn't come out at the man who now ahead of the game no say and a coach a friend Charles and so
so we couldn't train as we planned, so we were forced to put in so many ingredients today, so they will be ready for tomorrow. and so that's how it has been. We are satisfied that we are able to have this training anyway. After our game with Tunisia, I was very excited because the girls need some international exposure. We didn't get it before we faced Tunisia, so this was a perfect time for us. So we took it, and we are taking this as a practice or a step stone to our World Cup qualifiers with South Africa. So we are grateful to have this. We haven't been able to know much.
No, I am someone Charles Sampson, head coach at the Black Princesses, and 22 da. Yarimu Samno, and so at the air 10 times, you free 1 year in Como, one Samfu from near Dinkomo, and one Samfu from Dia. Yen Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbin, and so to me Dinkomo, we young Como, course, and Anwada, Wabrana Democracy Cap, no, and Nasian Sensem, and so to me to the Odin Komono, and Odin Komo, and a far Ghanaian football, no, anyhow, Nioma, and so at me as in it, yes. Now, Ghanaian football, no, say, and Honorable Alban Bagbin, a Dinkomo. And the far Ghanaian football.
In 1982, the then president said he was not going to waste his time sponsoring the Black Stars only for them to go and lose, and that money would be lost to the country. So they were not prepared to sponsor them. Fortunately for the Black Stars, unfortunately for the government of that day, there was a coup. And then the leader of the revolution inspired the Black Stars and spoke to them to go and bring back the cup. And they went and they saw and they conquered. Since then, we've been trying. I'm giving you the history. Not that we don't have the talents, not that we don't have the skills, not that we don't have the women. In fact, the women even led us to the World Cup. The women led us to the World Cup. They were first to go there. You know, have our women give it to them. It's not only the Black Stars. If you all recall in Kuma's days, the Olympics, you know, Alice, Anu, and the rest, Rose Hart, they were just flying, you know, and they used to win. At the global level, that was Ghana for you. These days, I don't know whether we decided to eat some things.
No, Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbin, now tell say Odink one world history. Edefa Ghana yam Black Stars no one yam football no and na all church mu and so etimi edema na owie ye no Odink komo on long term Ghana yam football no long term no and so side din komo na no so say na honorable edin komo no edify.
In the long term vision, we invite our partners and supporters to consider the proposal to support a private sector-led initiative. We are not leading that one. It's private sector-led initiative of setting up a democracy soccer school of excellence. And that is aimed at nurturing young talents and instilling discipline in them, developing their leadership skills that will benefit both sports and democracy in our nation. Most of these talents that were nurtured into heroes and heroines that we have here.
I know, and someone honorable, and so it made 2 Jawa churches, or me no matter 30, a year, Kwalani Binafi, or more else it made a year. Who must say mu na fe bia o makoma pade magana na o mu wura mu na fe discipline ya dia no yetimi dia hye mu na fe matimi asi akan enso atimi na mo ya friend Ghana no ma no enso atimi akoyie e dia me owie no o sa di nkomo biem na ne nkomodie no we no is on development and as a development football enso etimi e de bana sei e na honorable edi ne nkomo na so e de twa
and then make stars and they come, and because they have to price their legs. You know, now you have to insure all your legs. Those days, there was nothing like that. It was a game. It was just for enjoyment. Today, football is business. And I'm sure if we invest well in football, that alone can develop Ghana.
And no, and someone, Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Aban Babmi, say investing here football more. And no quality me abo my friend Ghana and Tino ye say on one can say who are wooding comedian or me have investment no and switch mako football name na ne money na so etimi akọ na o wie no na o din komo na fi o chechi mu say other countries nso esua ball ne yewu na no so say na odin komo no.
So ladies and gentlemen, while we celebrate the achievement of this year's edition, I hasten to reiterate the fact that the Democracy Cup project is not merely about football match itself, not just about the match you go and watch. It is a comprehensive national program with a long-term vision. In fact, as I revealed this vision to my colleagues, speakers of parliament in Africa, they were so thrilled that they want us to extend it to the continental level.
Enti Ghana yeti ayebo Democracy Cup no Honorable say only other Speaker of Parliament omo abibi mamu ana dinkomo omo pese extend na afa Democracy Cup enkoye teams minu pe na ebia teams from ebia Cote d'Ivoire, Togo mo, Mali mo, Nigeria, Senegal mu naba no abewuram na bibia enso atimi akoye no ene nsem Honorable edi tuja me mu nsem no enso edi eto na we na ya appreciation cocktail se do hu ye no na no na Henry Asante Tum a communication director at the Ghana Football Association no was here udi kwan nim komodie na wo kirem say next year 2026 Democracy Cup winner no do no enso betimi enya babebeko akosi na kan no sei na Henry Asante Tum edi nim ko won the chair
through the efforts of the organizers Primal Media Limited and the office of the Vice Honorable Speaker, we have secured a partnership with Sunderland Football Club. And so, the winner of the next edition will talk.
And no, and someone a Henry Asante Tum and 2022 Jai Dimu Seminole at the amount. Young Fiona, young ram weekendy near Ning common for games. I would wear Basso over the Ghana a Premier League name. Nachoba Aristika, a head coach at the Matimua, your friend at General Football Club. Woman are currently Ghana Premier League, no, or that's with 18 points. Now weekendy on one media man able now ahead of the game was still. Or the team no as we improving.
What I tell you before, let waiting week to week, in training week to week, the game the same, game to game, improve every day, improve every week from some player, and understand our philosophy, our plan from this season, and you will coming step by step up. It's good. Let's focus and concentration from next game about this one game.
And no, and someone Chioba Aristika and 20 minutes to just a game piano. Of a sudden, man channel so improve. Nanyoma else 8 koye de man no, and then says some kakri free bar. Minimum 7 at the air to an him or side points. I a goalkeeper at the ma team of friend General Football Club. No, so clean sheet at the arena or Kibipa. Now ahead of the game, no, and that's what me didn't one or see any day. So that poor Madame Diana occupy clean that what Chiremu, Jumadia, or any defenders no, Edi, and the Ghana Football Club.
Ajepa, Menyaji said, Menyas Akonyana, Ada Biana go post in one. Maki post at 3 clean sheet in one. And ye easy say, Benya Biana go post mother. And they say, Winya Biana go post Mudana, and Yamako ye now Timu post at 3 clean sheet now. Menzo so a mamma Nijepa, many defenders no. Yakasabe, now feels so, yet here one say, Obi Kotakra, I was say, a minya bako, and I'm a Kasacha Baku say, we punti, I was say, Ocean Chiman. In this Antiasiano, I don't know a boy, Yama, yetimu, a kipu clean sheet, Nana, a some boy, yet me my.
And no, and someone was side praise at a 2 jar at a fan. No, my echo ye at a matima for the Diana enough. You want to keep it clean sheet, no, now for the defenders, they communicate here one yama, else what me I say, ya, minimum 7 at the air mount. Na coach, I find Ibrahim Tanko, a medium coach, a Yame Portina, one Adriana and airball. Now ahead of the game, we were ding, come on, if you was Kasa at a fan nominate here. They are nominating, they said the month of October. or a part of the coaches I to also about for the best coach of the month.
No, I think that is not a big deal for a coach. I think we have 34 games. It's good if you are nominated for a coach of the month, but I think this is not where I'm looking at. I'm looking at the performance of the team each week in and out. So, and I'm happy that they nominated me, but I think there's more work to do, and that's what I'm considering. No, I think it's very special. Like you said, it's not only me or Ima, it's the whole team. I think the whole team are doing well, and when you look at this season, especially in our away game, we have 3, 1 win, 1 lose, and 1 draw. So, and if one of the players have this achievement, I think we are happy, but I think it's all goes for the team.
And no, any someone coach Ibrahim Tanku and so it made 2 judges a woman said media may bo more than the other nominating Emmanuel or so a player for me. And so look at the bigger picture, how to improve the team now. Yebo games ni na we know never be and so it made in our team ha. We didn't seminal at the amount, the Yami Portunan so a vision FC 11 what is neighbor now ahead of the game no and now Asari Wilson a coach at my team one your friend a year vision FC what didn't come and after preparation when I say it didn't come on chair.
I think the preparation has been very awesome. The boys have responded well. Mentally, I think they are on point, and technical team has also done what we need to do in relation to the opponents that we are going to play. And all things being equal, with all these factors put together, I think the team will deliver what is expected of them on Saturday. The mood has been topsy-turvy. I mean, when you get 2 away defeats like that, usually it's not good enough at this level. But as a technical team and a coaching staff, together with management, we have done the needed. I
know, and some more Vision FC coach, Asari Wilson, at the 2 jam, minimum seminal at the amount from poor man's who your head coach, and my team from the Nation FC, and there, how many Hawaiian United Nebo, now ahead of the game, no coach, and 20 million Como at the actual.
Yeah, I think so far. I think the preparation BBA after say free between by, and I think although no expect a game November Sunday, so that even more days to prepare. But I think about Friday, but still we've done a lot of work, and we hope it very good enough for the game. Nowadays, won't me underrate any team. Say I feel free first division about premiership. For me, I don't believe in money. It's about the way I approach the game and treating like any other game. And home games, I think I drop a lot of points at home, which I try to correct. The last home game, I think 3 goals, but I conceded 2. So yes, now it means we are scoring. So it's me. They can avoid the goals, no, and we hope this game we have the BBI won't be will have.
No, and some more coach from poor Manson at the 2 dry Seminole, and the young few and an interim, will be chimney, a copper chimney, Opaniam, your friend of Kobina Amisa currently one, and a head coach, and my team were friend of Bechem United. On joining Bechem United, no, say, and a coach Amisa at a Toyani.
Well, I would say I'm very happy to be back to Bechem. I've been here before, I've worked here before, so the feeling is good. Yeah, it will be a very difficult game for me as a first game for me, and it's going to be a very difficult situation for me. But with the little experience that we have gained, I think we'll make things different from what people are expecting from me. So I would say I'm very happy to be back.
I know, and some more coach, you know. I swear to be 2 dry watch them said the near J, so about back every year, Juma, and my Bechem United. And I branch of an Emmanuel Enin, and trading Como, and if I new coach, you know, now saying and also didn't come on the chair.
Say, as a player, dear, continue coach. You're very so very improved. So, also, you're one of the best players, so Ghana, 19 I will be chewing into a buy and will be an Aggie, so very hard. Said, you be a win, you resource on our Bechem United. As a goalkeeper, be a target in the or where the winner chance to call national team. My target is a member of the name meeting up for the baby SSM built. Even a cap cry a budget. Now a day. I'm waiting with you not a no be outside Ghana and inside Ghana.
I know, and some goalkeeper at Mabechem United, Emmanuel Enin, and 2 jar. Yenimu 7 at the Emma Una, Bebiani Gold Stars, the defending champions, and a Baseke only stars neighbor. Now, ahead of the game, no, and Nanaya Wamankwa, or then standing in as head coach. And I'm a team of Bebiani Gold Stars, wedding Como, and a fast argument. When I say, and we didn't come on at the chair.
Preparation now, you go to Sunday game, no. The Baseke, Omo, I quite said, of late, Niaman Koye, Mao, Papa. I know match really, any match, all out. The preparation, so I say, so serving with you. Yeah. So far, one of the match I Yakoba, a whole tree by this game. The players may be bringing a shedding injury, Papa, what malaria asset in the camp.
And no, any Samoa coach, Nana Manquadi to just a malaria pa, a setting your camp, a Maggie Kobono, I a dempa, the among Matomo, Senaman Nabit Medina ye. And sweat me that moment, no, and then some few over me the air to him weekend a super class. Now to the Basono, Kumasias and go goalkeeper, your friend of Kamara, after the call up, when ya Eddie Kwako Rambo Guinea national team, no, because the comedian in Dinkomo, Nasei, and a Kamara, Eddie Tuja.
Kamara,
yeah,
congrats.
Thank you.
How do you feel about this invitation?
I'm happy to represent my country, and thanks from the coach and my teammates. I Mercy Kotoko to.
How would this collab help you as a player?
The national team is a high level. I'm happy to represent my team Kotoko, and then learn from my teammates. Thank you.
Ntano ane Samoa Mohamed Kamara enso de tuja yerebu semno ade etu animo se na ni agene ade ade a na o chechimu enso timo na yenka bi hye mi ehu se nra krata bi enso free Ashanti Regional Circles Council enso timi aba na krata ne tintin ne tietie na ne yese eyem panimfo enso suspend opani a ye friend Ebenezer Asono a hodo na friend ye Oheneba Eben. Yes or no, and I'm putting for say or suspend official notice of suspension. You are hereby suspended indefinitely with immediate effect from your position as a member of Circle 40 and Ashanti Regional Circles Council. This decision follows your continued engagement in unauthorized communication and public statement, which you persistently make despite several cautions and warnings from the council. Your actions have consistently breached established communication protocols and brought the image of the council and the club into disrepute. The council will therefore no longer recognize you in any capacity within the structures until further notice. We wish to emphasize that any media house or individual who engage with you does so at their own risk and not in the name of the Ashanti Regional Circles Council or Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. Signed, Alexander Asarimanu, Chairman, Ashanti Regional Circles Chairman. Tiabranti Efenu Oheneba Eben, and Penifos currently or must suspend indefinitely a Circle 40 Nafi, Ashanti Regional Circles Council, no, or no, and so any part, I know, and in some Kakri Free Asante Kotoko Nimuba, Bilimu Semno. And so at the air to a new everyone have a super class, ye ni mu komo na bibian enye kama na dawuni ento ade nsem e de ababonte na ne nsem wo de babonte no na as mame fele no na ye nto aso video.
Yes, this is Rocky Dawuni. I'm inviting all of you to the super clash, between Asante Kotoko and House of Folk. I'm inviting everybody. We have to support, Ghanaian sports, Ghanaian music, Ghanaian everything, because it brings us together, and on Sunday at 4 p.m., game starts. You have to, everybody, no matter where you are, you have to make sure that you come to the stadium. Let's fill the stadium. Let's support. Come in the colors of your team and support your team peacefully. Whoever wins, let's all celebrate that we are upholding Ghanaian sports. Thank you very much, Rocky Dauni. I'm going to be there, but I'm not going to tell you which team I'm supporting. Charlie, you come there, you go meet me for there with my colors and all of that. Peace and love.
The Rocky Dauni now takes a wedding to Sadia Fresh supporters. Nazanyam Peda question. Mumba supporte team nanomano and so entimin koyeno rieno and a chairman and a House of Folk supporters Yusuf Abdullahi as your wasemka and the House of Folk fans no na House of Folk fana te wasudi na tie se mo pani yikan na yewia ne atraso so media free.
Phobia, masters. Phobia, the best. Phobia, beautiful people with beautiful colors. In fact, House of Folk supporters may urge each and everyone to come on board. Sunday ball ye bebo. Na obia expect a very beautiful football. I bebo no Sunday. Oko Madina ye the bus basipo, ye the bus basipo kuase. Ebi besi nungwa C5. Na ebinsua si kaswa. Na ye bom momo obia mo modern so beba bedru stadium entem pass wa obia beba ye be shebo na say 4 o'clock be somewhere munim house ni kotoko match ye beba entem stadium be ye ma 2% owura mu na oye owura mu free and say owura mu smoothly at least brantem said ye be ya betimi owura mu smoothly and na bombarding say wo so be crowd take it center line no a friend is saying VIP, lower VIP, upper stand, and in Ibia and the price is sell ho. But more they sell Benya, price friend say will take it. Now I became home, I support Accra House of Folk. Ye book home game, Yene Akmaze Asante Kotoko. Munim de bit me aye. Chama Yusuf, me say machita for me supporters. I walk USF Fanenya, Mometa Chi. Namu who the beautiful football I did, and then Koda Edeba food and so. I urge each and everyone, so baba. No be paying. Phobia, masters. Phobia, the best.
And the chairman for House of Folk supporters, Yusuf Abdullahi, and what is wedding come off a fair and switch match and fans. And I'm Sunday 4 p.m. sharp. They are Bemu, nursery, House of Folk, Nick Koroko, and switch media Bomua, and no any settings and some and switch and some doors and so I'm never see now my coming home, Kakrabiaba. Now, if I'm on a 70 nano, yet me room na bibiano and so etimi I come and I so mama go straight to home. Okay. King the looter.
The punch man.
Na boko de. Oh, nyamiadum.
Nyamiadum. One me rubi go MCI. Say check it grand first one. Chiamia.
Bejiso.
Hilda dear.
Oh yeah, no.
Obesuan osisi.
Hilda no. Then yakopon hwe ni di no say magi we kese obe hard.
No kre.
Yakopon.
Oh here astimini astifa.
Yes.
Benedictus na so odene.
No there.
On tie ni bo. O kafia on tie.
David on dey ono wa kira yi o.
Atrasa ho.
On dey so go ahead. On dey njisa pepe ne kike.
Mama ntia ya pukuya.
Okay.
On some will be pukuya be ameyada.
Of course.
Me maame di pukuya. Okay. Yes. Na me baba no panyin so de pukuya. Nti ya pukuya e wo kuma setafo. Okay. Yankopon hira na pa eno ya de bi maame.
So
mani aso. Nti mefa kwanya isu na madanase. Na ma acknowledge ya pukuya watafo. Se obi bia be hia no kwa ba bia no fa ni die any ahobrase na man good reception said the nra what the man ntia Yankopon shafa ya pokuya wo eyetafo bibia be kamapa
opani Ronaldo adani YouTuber dia yenko na yenim e wa mo na
enya Ronaldo nkwa na adani YouTuber o
se mesika ho
Ellen Holland
on the YouTuber na dada
ha se content creator
mo wo sika che
enra watisi mo Manchester crew
basa medi adwuma ye mo sika che kakra na ye ya de bi news basa ba beje Ken yanko.
Meta say a brother say sunano pay. Na you be breaking it down, touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Yeah, jam your power mononin semon. Mami Jeremy Doku. Na ifrono enya baso pekaya bro propose yeah. Adema again no me jam wo fia. Eso adema mom. Na Manchester City akwata no. On say Obodima Belgium omo national team during the vacation obe premo Ghana bakuma say eba efikesem ko otiko koso ho ekwajinsira na nyame adom Jeremy Jeku me ba chowe Jeremy Doku no watimi aware ne girlfriend no boys no oba na twempena masa no waware no na bia ye kama na raw pictures na microphone twa utim so ba no o ye jeje to je wo wade oba bia wono kan wo be wo busunyam na aboso ne de ensada enyenyam saa na so eye na mu achimonyam de Bobology, and Jeremy Dokuno no Man City, Omu Winga no, and a long last what my warren a year no, I'm a brass what my kama, and no at them by a judge, I'm breaking it down. Not yet Dama Mojumatino, so not me go so breaking on Madame Argentina, almost squadless number. Oh, never like no Scaloni, or someone came on Papa against Angola, or so, or yeah, collapse, you know. Na enra opende kola panapa na Senator goalkeeper Geronimo Rule wa friend from Etuan Olympic Marseille Walter Benitez from Crystal Palace Noah Molina wa friend from Atletico Madrid and Joan Fort also wa Christian Romero Coutinho no wa friend Nicolas Otamendi also aba and Marcos Senise Nicolas Tagliafico, Valentin Barco, Alexis McAllister, Maximo Perone, Rodrigo Di Paul, na ube premier Enzo Fernandez, Thiago Almada, and your Giovanni Le Celso, Nico Paz, Lionel Messi, Giuliano Simeone, Gianluca Prestiani, Sasha Nicolas Gonzalez, Lautaro Martinez, Jose Manuel Lopez, Julian Alvarez, and a walking Panichelli. On grab our France, only D and Pacho top scorers chart of friendly champion, and no at the double against Argentina, and no at the Pacho Argentina against Etima, Niti at the Angola, and your friendly game at the Amamon, Mammy Fantino, Uramo Pioneer FIFA boss, no, none of me the video be brown or pano, as a Wednesday to Messi, a Primo ABF auditorium, a American Business Forum, etime pass my Messi World Cup, or the Argentina G, you know, Uncle Cam once him, and in football sources, what to me and Messi Cam once him, now and no and a reference Donald Trump, as to a primo podium, so, and Ramadan Hassan by Emma Donald Trump Cassell Drew Baby, not one buffy for boss today, now Fantino, President and Sergeant Sampa, now after Brenner or Reverend Fantino, as to the Cotuga, as Obia and time Donald Trump. Na evisa no man away no just so put my palm and no so Kurama report ametem so pen wa violate FIFA mrano a bar political agenda and you can say we FIFA adwuma name we a footballer and now say we a football official any crime so ram into politics na opinion back wa embe tram no ya adwuma e wo FIFA Miguel Maduro, who former chairman of FIFA Governance Committee between 2016 and 2017, what the Abbasi FIFA president, no comment, you know, a clear breach of the rules, regarding political neutrality. Abbasi, we are football official, now we are Juma, FIFA, and as a football, and we are Juma, and was a politics, we are neutral, not the Infantino Kokaye, just was supported Donald Trump, a passer was breaching FIFA Rano, was some their banker, a top penninsa, and no at their bam, na young Rob na FIFA, a best awards, no, the nomination bar, na Mamma Mana Diano, na Ultra Emana, me patron, best air player, the best FIFA Women's Air Player of the Year, the nomination bar, na Ultra Papa friend Santi Baltimore, when your nomination, and a Natalie John, and your nomination, Aitana Bonmati, Lucy Bronze, Mariona Cardente, and Ababawa, Yavan Atamwa Chiwanga, Sasso and Outran, Ababawa Ekadidia to Dina, and El Norti, Dumone, and El Patri Gujaro, and Ababawa Lins Hit, on Sonia Lauren James, Abaklo Kelly, when your nomination, Ewa El Pavdo, and Claudio Pina, Kama, Alexia Putaes, Alexia Russo, and Elia Williamson, Omo and Anya nomination Kama Bia, Asu Aya Kama, and a man play of the year no nominations so come coach, say na coach netia, and we a man coach of the year nominations no, Akoma Sonia Bompasta, on your Chelsea coach no, na Emwetu Roman Jonathan, Aya Girardes, or no Washington Spirit, and Olympic Lyon, or coach no, and a Seb. Hennes, also Urama Nes Orlando Pride, coach anya nomination, and Urama Rennes Slaggers, on Arsenal, when your nomination, and a Serena Wagman, that's England, when your nomination, now Roma a man of the best FIFA women's goalkeeper, and a gun and your Papa one as to any nomination, ultra a man goalkeepers are, Omania nomination, no so Roma and Catherine Berger, and a Katako, and a Christian Endler, and Hampton, now Upe Roma and Morehouse, and a Amanka, in Dozie, and a Mepato Fallon. Tulis Joyce and a Ghana, you know, a papa one so a woman, and so a yama biaso ayakama, and no a dear paye chechamon, not yet dama mojumadino so, you go breaking on my town. Mammy Ram or Memman Tiano, not make a Memman nominations, a bar a Memano, a bar goalkeeper of the year, or Mom nominati Woma, Alice Berger, Yawa Yasin Bono, Yawa Mepacho Costa, and your Courtois, and your Di Gregorio. Yawa Donnarumma, Yawa Fabio, not what Babenya goalkeeper John, not what Benya Martinez, Eduard Mente, not Yawa Emerito, Maya, Manot Noya, Jean Oblak, David Raya, Robert Sanchez, Sasuna Simon, Jean Sommer, Yawa S Villa, and a Shansene, and the old Everton, and a goalkeeper, a Pacho, a South African, you know, a Ron Williams, also a nomination of a player Kama, now bar a defenders, a memory tenome nominate you or more, say any city, your Poke Bossy, your a Kukuria, and Alfonso Davis, your Di Lorenzo, Eric Dyer, your Denzel Dumfries, and Guerrero, Hakim Yansha, Dinhausen, Ibrahim Konate, Khalid Koulibaly, Jules Koundé, and what Magalhaes, and you Gabriel Magalhaes, and Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes, Otamendi, William Pacho, Antonio Rudiger, William Saliba, and Yawo Mpacho, Thiago Silva, Dayo Pamecano, and Van Dijk, or more any defenders and awards, no, me Pacho nominations, now Ramu or Medford, so my nominate to Uraman Pacho, John Arias, and Jude Bellingham, Moises Caicedo, Frankie Dion, Bruno Fernandes, Enzo Fernandez, Rad Gravenberg, Joshua Kemet, McAllister, Scott McTominay, and Yawo Jamal Musiala, Ruben Neves, and Ampacho Joao Neves, and Yawo Michael Olise, Yawo Cole Palmer, Pedri, Declan Rice, Fabian Rio, and Andre Silva, and Ampacho Bernardo Silva, and your Fenty Valverde, and Florent Vert, Vitinha, or more any nominations now. Now, Uramo attacker of the year, or more nominees now, say any city, and Suraya Al Dosari, or Saudi Arabia, Bradley Bacola, Dembele, Desiree Doué, Seu Girassi, Victor Jokeres, Ellen Holland, Sasha Henrique, Alexander Isaac, Hurricane, Yao Kvaratskhelia, Lewandowski, Sasso Neo, Lautaro Martinez, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, Joao Pedro, Rafinha, Retegi, Ronaldo, Mohamed Salah, Vini Jr. and Lamine Yamal, and no N10. Now Urama Mepacho, the best player of the year. Overall best player of the year nominations now almost actually still women and no Dembele, Hakim Yansha, Hurricane, Mbappe, Nuno Mendes, Cole Palmer, Pedro Rafinha, Mo Salah, Vitinha, and Jamal, and no Donald coach of the year, and Memane Diana, and also say any city, Uramo Javier Agel, or no El Mexico, Mikel Arteta, our Arsenal, Luis Enrique, our PSG, Hansi Flick, our Barcelona, Urama Enzo Maresca, our Chelsea, Roberto Martinez, our Portugal, Anna Slot, our Liverpool, Omo and FIFA for nominate to Amusa Open Memano, coach of the year, Omo and Omo Ayomu, now Urama UEFA Champions League, a team of the weekend, with the play of the weekend process for 4-10, or bomb. At Manchester City, now team of the weekend, goalkeeper Manonoya, Lacazette, Sasa Carlos Agosto, your coach, your Carlos Forbes, and Amaza, McAllister, Zapacosta, your for Foden, Victor Osimhen, Mika Merino, Omo and making your team of the week. Now, Mamim Ramnanra, your Europa League, game sound to results are by real battles. Juma promo to Olympic Lyon, promo 2-0. And we are by now, your friend Eza Zule, on Eshego, and Anthony at the back of Kaman Tour, to Olympic Lyon, Bom Anthony, or Batumapa, Anthony Sofa Roma. This is about 10 matches, and the amateur friend, area battles. From 10 matches, no says goals. Why 2 assists? Just Anthony Bergman. Now Anthony no after the game. What in some people your present so national team. Brazil, Ancelotti and Fro. Na Pipia Becker was Brazil. We get some from the great players. Now the dream is one day. Obey to Montana. Na Ancelotti Perfreno. Na Okosa Kajaba Brazil national team was of course my dream of wearing the national team shirt remains, and I'm continuing to work for it. And some of that to go. We are able to pay na Betis. Europa League Mojana was early days yet. Say omo pekasa about the title. Omo person kofana. Omo do fana no pound ebese. Na Urama Endra Aston Villa. As we know omo game omo boy. 2-0. Jan Martin and Marlin and na 2 goals. Aston Villa. Now, Benefit Morgan Rogers. Wouldn't say the last 2 seasons only Mohamed Salah and a sofa open play assist. Why more than Morgan Rogers, more Salah, open play assist. Why 25 Morgan Rogers as open play assist in all competitions. Why 16 and no at the Bayer German. Now and Aston Villa game now. Video no problems police for any supporters at your bomb. Emma police for supporters Makuma Kunsia ahead of the game. Normally Israel to Maccabi Tel Aviv and at the so na enra mebetuanim Masadia 20 pairs a month ago as a visiting team Maccabi Tel Aviv and you can say omu France because of omu security and omu safety na onipana yachi omu nipa success jomu ye Baku or a 21-year-old man. You say on a face mask. When you face mask na was say Tofia when you face mask na da and your muncheno when you face mask am I channel Baku 17-year-old boy on also yes Emra Mutago and Faha was Sewa Namefa and Kwaha was Minye on also your channel and any Pamian Sasso almost a public order offenses. That's almost a disturbing public, you know. And other person for breach of the peace. And as you are there, you are the Amam Ewotumadian, so you're breaking on my down. Now you're touching on my down. Near Church Amuyampo. As you Ewotumadian, so now me patro, my room, results they go so the map Savannah Vexda. At now at Chilil, bomb 1-0. And watching Urama Dynamo. At Roma South Tavigo. At bomb 3-0. Mamu. At Roma Panathinaikos. At Shom 1-0 Midland. At the future Celtic, and we are 3-1 Nice. At my Freiburg, at the Bonn, 3-1 Salzburg. At the Winnie, 2-0 Etiago Ayat Eagles, Stormgrass, and in Northern Forest, at 0-0 Utrecht, at the Porto, at 1-1 Aston Villa, 2-0 Maccabi Tel Aviv, Bologna, at the and Brand, at 0-0 Braga, at the Genk, at the Bonn 4-3, Ferenc Verose, winning 3-1 etia Ludogorets and Rochi Paul winning 4-0 tia Young Boys Rangers aso tenafie ama Roma percent 2-0 Real Betis winning 2-0 tia Lyon Stuttgart etra final 2-0 Victoria Pleasant and Fenerbahce 0-0 na enu amame Jean-Philippe Mateta ni imagine amenya adwuma enu Crystal Palace game onya penalty na penalty na so body to atena okose penalty no nanso enu Crystal Palace to aso ewini ye na enu asa AZ Akima goalkeeper no se penalty no daso no wo ye Ghana ni wona nkofo so mo mfa no World Cup no ni di Eddie Rome Jaden Owusu Odo sa goalkeeper Owusu Odo na odadma AZ Akima enu ona Jean Philippe Matata in the penalty no enu save penalty no mane efe enu adiaba na mami breaking it down eso emfama mo eso koroma ene games a odo betodwa major European leagues no ene games a eba urama Elche Borussia Sociedad enu 8 p.m. enu Roma Italy Pisa Elbo Cremonense enu 7:45 uko Germany Werder Bremen Elbo Wolfsburg enu 7:30 and a friendly enu Paris Elbo Rennes enu 7:45 na me patron am Celta Vigo fan no na o Celta Vigo X accounta on the picture biaba na dom da kotom X wono anu ade owura brand tumiofu bua enom da tom sise nete se o support Celta the Biawuti na humfu ebi so oma winning 5 consecutive games atwa so na o support Manchester United say United pa ukojira utimi say United winning 5 games to so na wakwa utimi ene utimi be said o say United just no say United pa winning 5 games in a row say da na Uromo Celta emu ode ukasa ujira uti na Celta winning 5 games in a row say so mpe wini ama no wakotwa utire bia so ye kama enu ya deba na AEPL teams no diamete say so omo say ya dese omo observe a minute of silence and fama global issues bia related to football say ukorama omo ti image nima wa upon so omo bo a football game na bia BBC upon say both teams omo atwa kanko center circle no more observe a minute of silence omo di 1 minute sima back home aso the kai nipakro say Ramo Premier League na almost say enya deson pe hold a minute of silence aso edi ama issue bia enye related aso to football enu edi omodiaba na enu amame more Kudus enu Mohamed Kudus last weekend Premier League game Tottenham boy Kudus and Tunisiakai me patcho we na urama Champions League ena Kudus and Tumiamobe ni na sanwo pra enu Ramo Tottenham training Tottenham Asia senior training no na wo twa video na enu Kudus ansanya training ahead of the big game me patcho omo ball na wo twa we ahead of Manchester United Kudus and 21st team aso anya training enu ede na wo Tottenham ma me emfama aso mpana Mickey van der Ven na Mickey van der Ven diamete asa Tottenham paying for last combination for contract extension talks so paying wo pa adwuma enu kwan so mo twentwen so kra was some no mo extend bia eye kama na Bisuma so ni sika no si between 2022 ekosi June 2024 ni sika £800,000 and obia wia eno ayese VIP court bank account and we are fraud and will be a Roma Fiscano ama so far omu achi ore friend Maurice Gomez were did 31 years ama nsamam gusua omu ehwehwem if Bisuma nin sam ayatempa enu edeba ye church ama breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na ya church am edema ye so breaking them down Manchester United omu so omu ban supporter oba 10 match for 3 years without me pacho anasa oba na uramo stadium na homophobic comment comment bia racial comment bia enya palatable for football omsombe bano for 3 years uramo Old Trafford American bia eno ede baye jamon eso edama mo dwumade no so na me pacho United no current 10 training ne ba so and that's one video no na eno agym worker eno to United it's a sampa team no emwaye de papa na Ruben Amorim eno okasaye say United European football say 7 midweek United are no free midweek anya deso musiakai ni na say by European football United unqualified enti omo emobiente Ruben Amorim.
The future with a lot of games and less trainings. We are giving a lot of information. We are working on our fitness because we need to keep the momentum during the week with very good trainings, really intense. When you have more games, you are just concerned about recovery. We suffer a lot from last season. People forget that we played like 2 and 3 days all the time, and that was really hard for us. But then you have the other side.
Eno Ruben Amorim no na okasaye about United omu secret what say omu success omanya no yente Ruben Amorim.
Because the preparation, the way we work is the same, but sometimes you need a little bit luck, especially against Liverpool. We had some luck that can help us to win games, and when you win games you bring the positive thinking to our teams, and everything is so much easier on the pitch, outside the pitch. We know that our team has a lot of talent. We just need to be positive and to be confident. It's a click sometimes because the preparation, the way we work is the same.
Na root bullet and Elpa Joshua Zegzi or Panachos of us and or return and copium was Serie A and you so pensa then was a brand old Bologna no not Joshua Zegzi na or ya Jumapana or perform kama a mistake so Ramo Manchester United na obe pressure on joining AC Milan Uramo Itila Roma for Elpe Joshua Zegzi AC Milan Elpenukomo Omunya Elpen Sejinri Omunsa Elpe na biaswaye kama na Ellen Holland Man City or no and a player of demand or Monte Amanon. That's what Jabba body Urama the month of October or much as a performance or so. No, Pioneer so a content creator and no TC Manchester Chronom unya images ni ra ubonso peninum chromana jo na o copper content kucha and what you want the nominal power say nominal there says so beguswa wia na biaswaye kama and Ellen Holland and ra Gebra Jesus. Good news is that Arsenal training no you say Gebra Jesus so for the first time our prior no about 10 months in here and no Arsenal air training you say Gebra Jesus and no air training now Rama Ayasa Pamo John Hertinga Oma Pam coach no also croye and was sampa for the second time now John Hertinga the second time or buy no 15 matches we need 5 we'll draw 5 and we'll lose 5 and 5 22 goals and was say and or conceded 26 and so far 0 out of 4 our Champions League in 4 games for winning be Eric Ten Hag and I made to say Eric Ten Hag so far I asked for approaching on as a person Santana pa na obe coach I asked Boko no on sound and no once and all Manchester United and no Ed Dawa ye jam what the double decker man Eric Ten Hag now Tony Cruz akasa was a red card no Luis Diaz no na was no referee no Hakimi ni injury no I just say influence referee among the red card Emma Luis Diaz na enya red card no ensama Tony Cruz adia tuga ye jam aso adama mo wo dwumade no so na mamem fama esa Hakimi answer was enya desa opekwa surgery se okwa surgery pa AFCON one team obobi and Fama Morocco and Twonkwe surgery and no Edeba na PSG so mo pe Eric Garcia Barcelona player no ni nyina say omo ebe 3 signing summer announce winter January omo pe versatile defender experienced midfielder and a forwarder we capable o betuma ball as a winger and no eba ye jamu tamamo na urama mpacho Leo Dubois o run at the age of 31 Leo Dubois one also retire from football over 4 seasons Olympic Lyon and was about 4 seasons FC Nantes say 350 professional matches or run on retire from football and no idea but Dembele on Sroba return in late November and Osman Dembele Basa Remete November 26th game against Tottenham Obetuma Bobiame Biaswa Yekama and Paris Madrid so far concrete interest our Dayo Pemikano mo on Ramadi 20 so Omunina wie Obedro master free agent Bamunchin for some panel no Bamunchin says by the Papa almost so Konate na Liverpool nom dinaba if says Madrid and for Konate no before Opemikano on Bamunchin so ebefa Ibrahim Konate na omutinaba na biaso ayekama eno edetawo na urama Vincent company na assistant aye coaches no omuso their maintenance and backroom staff omu pema omu contract extension ba mu nchi no mahwe na biaso atuma ayekama eso ede ama omo Lukaku enche obeba back na obeba atuma na brase opraye before the Super Copa metese obeba na obeba atuma ede ama Napoli popo ekono deal aye dan Fiorentina almost say Paulo Vanoli and Omoyini Soyo new coach obeba atuma until June 2026 with option for 2027 and no by jamu so adamamo ene na biaso atimi aye fine and some tawo dewana ene and na ramo the Spotify company no ma because on be test pitch no nipa 23,000 and eberam preparation bus team train omo ye head of weekend game on babo na team Barcelona de Mraba SSO oberam ena omo say luggage and devices win and farmer and an entrance gate umbebie ama support gate kill VWD and E and ebebie and actually there are no lockers to store belongings into with laptop computers or strollers is not permitted and no normal omodiaba ye jeja na Barcelona contacted Dr. B from Finland Dr. Lassie almost said la mi jama prano o me rom no hwe kakra na on hwe na bia enya kama sa doctor wo on he Dembele ene A+ audio na Barca omunji update no say ena ete Christensen Waba back in training, one Garcia back to face athletic, Rafinha back to face athletic, Pedri back in mid-December, Testag in January, and a Pablo Gavi so Fibri and no Edetao Ebrenco, Nemo Mame Emfa Emao, Esa Urama, Mepacho Rafinha. The wife at the Adebiaba, na Rafinha wife say Yamfa or the 2 years Senukunya Motre, Emre Pabeba. Award to no time so na dia nyame beka yes yedebema no na biaso atimi ayekama eno edetawa ye chechama breaking it down na ya touching it down edama mo me pacho Liverpool legends no omni Dortmund legends ebesia kan 28th March 2026 and omo ebebo and uram so me pacho Barcelona legends and Real Madrid legends El Clasico Ebetoja Sunday we are El Salvador 2 a.m. Central European time and Bebasunti Ricardo and a bash digital satellite at Darman and Opay didn't no Ebedam batch said the quote that year Ukenija Ubecha a Jawa do betinisuo Ubecha Jado Evisanachi decoder papa bia any babia decoder opebia a bash digital satellite Kumasino wo Abrepo Junction utu akoto abra opeba akwabra decoder na se afren door to door services obeba no obe service ne kama diama na friend 0556287757 na bianya kamanti Ricardo Varas the Punchman ubesum na odi awie
na se kase confirm Luther King say odi amono ne Serena no elsewhere team da be see dem moment no na division 2 start and now F and a mahala football academy and then some match the football yes na be here no come with that promises to be a very good are you of course are you the next what the interviews near the no elsewhere team ya ban tie na obi bia say moje bre na mo ha adwuma de nyame pa about 3 p.m. team ni na betena se na afi nkomo ho no yatimi e de atoam so makram